And I'm also thanking my spiritual father, Kinishana Bakal. Thank you for helping me choose my words and delivering your message. I'm always grateful for your continued energetic support. Greetings. I am Crispy. I am another you. You are another me. We are one Godsciousness. And today I'm here to tell you all about the month of May 2024. And whenever you see me doing a report like this, that means I've already made 1 year ahead. I've made the month of May 2025. So if you would like to buy a calendar from me, it will have 13 months. So I'm not going to tell you about every day, but if you follow my page on Facebook, I certainly will. The 1st of May, Wednesday, is called Balancing Offering. Now, I received a vision one day that traditionally tone 6 with the dot on top should be taught additionally with the dot on the bottom, like a rollabola, hence the name balancing. Here are all of the key code words for everyone who's born standing on a rollabola, and here they are for everyone who's born standing on the glyph of offering. And what I always like to do is create high vibration code phrases. So here's one, May 1st, 2024. Praying for equilibrium with a ceremonial fire and water is life will lead to balanced family karma. I feel that this is true for all of us. The next day I'd like to talk about is Friday, May 3rd, which is tone 8 of the monkey, harmonizing monkey, and this day in Highland, Guatemala, is considered to be the start of the 260-day Tzolkish, which is their pronunciation. It has others in other places, and other places use other days as the first keen, as it were. But in Highland, Guatemala, there will be massive celebrations of all traditional Mayan people for their whole culture and calendar, which can be seen like this. And it doesn't really matter which day you line up to be here. If you put 8 monkey here, you still have the exact pattern of human DNA. So it doesn't really matter. The other way to see this, of course, is a circle. And so where does the circle start? Right? Now, here are some of the reasons why they choose this day to celebrate the Tzolkish itself. And here are some more. And you probably noticed Weaver of Time appearing in both tone 8 and the monkey. So here's just one fun little phrase that might help you understand what's going on that day. A ritual by a weaver of time is an artistic performance of a time weaver. Had to put that in there twice. Now, tone 8 is almost always a day of public celebration for the Maya. It is extremely balanced and stable, consisting of 2 4s. And the 4, tone 4, represents the 4 colors, the 4 directions, the 4 seasons, the 4 times a day, and the 4 bodies, being the physical body, the spiritual body, the emotional body, and the thinking body. And when you add another 4, it even strengthens all of those, the 4 pillars that hold up the sky. So tone 8 is extremely powerful. It even has a freedom fighter vibe to it to go along with finding fairness and creating compatibility. Now, if we look at our exemplars, Jacques Cousteau, Dr. Bruce Goldberg, in particular Dr. Goldberg, has knowledge of the cycles of time that must be one of the highest levels in humanity, considering he has conducted past and future life hypnosis sessions on over 18,000 people. Magical, monkey, mysterious manifestations of harmonizing monkey. 2 days later, Sunday, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, which is not Mexican Independence Day, by the way. It's Cinco de Mayo. Google it. Now that day is called Manifesting Corn, and Tone 10 represents two hands coming together, maybe shaking hands, making deals, co-creating, manifesting, holding hands. It also connects directly to the heart chakra, according to another vision that I received. And corn is already one of the most spiritual glyphs, despite its seemingly mundane name. Corn to the Maya is the most sacred plant in existence. There are myths that it came to them from the Pleiades, and they were taught how to plant it. Corn, by the way, does not have any predecessors anywhere on planet Earth that you could say became corn. Ha ha ha! It's also a very masculine energy, and you can see the pillars of light coming up from the earth and the earth line in the middle, and the pillars of light coming down from the heavens. It's an extremely spiritual glyph. And Tone 10, like I said, two hands, so connecting the pillars of light from the heavens to the earth. Now, this day is called Een 153 by some counts, and it happens to have an extremely high energy group of people who are the exemplars. Dr. Sigmund Freud and Dr. Carl Jung have the same Mayan birthday. Oh my God, right? Add to that Tony Shearer, without whose work unbelievable amounts of people would never have heard of the Mayan calendar, including Jose Arguelles. Okay, Freud, Jung, Tony Shearer, Robert Bauval, and Esther Hicks of Abraham Hicks. Yes, that Esther Hicks. So, manifesting pillars of light. Wow! Incredible. Here are all the key code words for everyone born standing on Tone 10 manifesting. And here they all are for corn. Here's just one phrase that might help you understand the energy of that day. Compassionate courage co-creates pillars of light and bonding in the home. There's over 150 possible phrases, so this is just one. Now, next day I'd like to talk about is Wednesday, May 8th, Transcending Wise One, which ends the seed pulse wave. Many of the Maya call this 13-day period a treseña, but that's Spanish, and it means 13, which has no particular meaning whatsoever. I do feel that it is a pulse of the universe, as it were, the Hunabku coming to us from the great central sun and black hole at the epicenter of the omniverse, sending out this pulse that for us really takes 260 days to complete. But every 13 days, it's like a wave, a pulse wave. So that's why I call it a pulse wave. And now today is April 24th, tone 12 of the breath glyph. And in 2 more days, the seed pulse wave will start. And the day I want to talk about is Wednesday the 8th, which is the conclusion of that pulse wave, being on transcending wise one. Now we have 2 exemplars, Mr. Rupert Sheldrake and Dr. Edwin Barnhart, who you may know is one of the original mappers of Lak'esh, which later was called Palenque by the Spanish, but the real name is Lak'esh, which means place of great waters. Here are all the key code words for tone 13, and here they are for wise one. And one phrase that came to mind is a spiritual guardian uses the prophecy of unconditional forgiveness to claim our destiny of ascension. Whoa! I'm not joking here, my friends. If you know how to read the Tzolk'in, this is all inside. And it's also inside your body, mind, heart, soul complex. The following day, Thursday, May 9th, is initiating Gaia. This glyph has many names. Some of them are earth, some are earthquake, some are thought. And the way I think of things, before this planet even existed, the collective consciousness of the ascended mastery of the soul of Gaia was merely a thought. And then she thought herself into the body of this planet. Hence the word Gaia. Initiating tone 1 is like a micro Big Bang. Sure, it's a pulse, but it pushes all of the rest of the energy up to tone 7, and then it starts to coast down with tone 8, doesn't it? So here are your key code words for all initiating Keen and all Gaian Keen. And this day, Keen 157, is brought to you by Dolly Parton, Dr. Wayne Dyer, and J.D. Salinger. Here's one high vibration code phrase, setting intelligent intentions for unity within diversity in the sacred garden. Now, wouldn't that be nice if people all over the world did that? Sunday, May 12th, which is tone 4 of the 20th glyph, which is the exact same day as December 21st, 2012, called Kan Ahau in the Yucatan. And tone 4 is called stabilizing in Mayan embodiment terminology, and I like to call the glyph Achpu or Ahau by the name Solar Chief. Also Sun Goddess. It is equally both. This day became internationally famous because it concluded the Mayan long count, which started on August 11th, 3114 BCE, before the Common Era, which is approximately 5,125 years, but exactly 1,872,000 days long. 1,872,000 keen long. The Maya, by the way, never said it was the end of the world. That lie was spouted by many people, one of them being this guy, by the way. Mr. Doomsday, Mr. "The sky is falling, oh no." Just kidding, not. He also told a lot of truth, but that's the thing with the false light. They inject lies and poison into their meals of truth they serve up globally in many, many languages. Our exemplars of the day are Amal Clooney, Sandra Bullock, Dr. Kelly Brogan, and Greta Thunberg. Here's just one high vibration code phrase combining some of the key code words of tone 4 and a how into one high vibration code phrase. The foundation of an authentic light worker is knowing that unconditional love rules all games. Wow. Awesomeness. The next day we're going to talk about is Wednesday the 16th, Harmonizing Seed. Buckminster Fuller, Jim Morrison, Laverne Cox, Jennifer Lopez, Ashton Kutcher, and Q-Tip. All 6 of these people are harmonizing seed. And again, we remember that tone 8, harmonizing, has that very powerful energy of public ceremony. So here are all the key code words for tone 8 again. And here they are for seed, and here is one high vibration code phrase for that day. Finding sexual, karmic fairness through resonant networking. That is a very powerful phrase. Oh yeah, I should throw in the iguana. I'm sure Jim would like that. The next day I'm going to talk about is Sunday, May 19th, Resolving Deer, Keen 167, Tatiana Proskuriakov, and Lynn McTaggart. Lynn McTaggart is an American alternative medicine author, a publisher, a journalist, a lecturer, and activist. She has 6 books and is the co-creator of the alternative medicine magazine What Doctors Don't Tell You. Tatiana is a Russian-American born in 1909 who went to Mexico and became an early leader in understanding Mayan glyphs and writing, and her legendary drawings inspired millions of people worldwide. Here are all the key code words for everyone born on tone 11, which I was also given the vision should be pictured upside down to add information, a lot of information that you can feel into yourself. And here they are for the deer, and here's our phrase. The discerning hand of protection is a graceful eye of the storm by using spiritual tools to solve problems. The next day I'm going to talk about is Tuesday, May 21st, Transcending Offering, Keen 169. We've already seen Offering from May 1st, and we've already seen Transcending. Here are the key code words for both of those again. While you're having a look, keep in mind that this day is brought to you by Dr. Rick Doblin, Beyonce and Christine Aguilera, and Daryl Anka. Personally, I think it's fascinating that Beyonce and Christine Aguilera have the exact same Mayan birthday, but really I'm much more thrilled about Bashar's Mayan birthday. You kind of could sort of say that, but not really, because the whole time thing. But yeah, Daryl, definitely. And if you haven't watched my video on his Mayan birthday yet, please do, and please note that he personally approved it. Now, here is just one high vibration code phrase for that day. Gratitude allows cosmic consciousness to integrate atonement. And of course, this means we must have gratitude for all of those whom we feel have trespassed against us. The next day I'd like to talk about is Wednesday, May 22nd, Initiating Dog. And our exemplars are Sharon Stone, Jada Smith, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Bhagavan Das, Hunter S. Thompson, and Bill Maher. Wow, what a fascinating collection. Now, if you watch this video, you'll learn a little bit about Jada Smith, but let's learn a little more from, again, the key code words of all initiating Keen, and here they are for the dog. And here are two phrases. Invoking love and loyalty anchors obedience and companionship, as well as a self-loving top dog teacher finds political freedom. It's true. I'm not making this up. I mean, I am, but I'm not. You know what I mean? All right, the next day I'm going to talk about is Sunday, May 26, Keen 174, Empowering Jaguar Shaman. Now, this day happens to be exemplified by Dr. Carl Johan Kalaman and Mark Elmy, a very well-known Mayan Ashkish, very well respected by the Maya living in Guatemala. Empowering Jaguar Shaman, empowering tone 5, using the throat. Jaguar Shaman, here are your keywords for them all. You'll see the Jaguar Shaman is indeed in full contact with all 7 chakras. And here are 4 high vibration code phrases to help you understand these Keen. Core purpose of healing. Acceptance of mentoring. Inquisitive integrity. And vital order of secret keeping. Extremely high energy day. The last day I'm going to talk about is the last day of May, May 31st. Manifesting Rainstorm, Keen 179, with the extremely powerful quintet of exemplars of Nicole Kidman, Leonard Cohen, Marianne Williamson, Al Gore, and Pierre Teilhard de Chardin. Notice the third eye and the lightning, along with the rain. Now, the power of the rainstorm is, without a doubt, the most divinely feminine of all 20 glyphs. And the rainstorm in nature comes along after a dry spell, maybe an uncomfortable dry spell, and some lightning and thunder shakes things up. The water nourishes all the thirsty plants, washes away the crusty ideas, and there's also an energy of nurturing and perhaps comforting a child on a couch while the storm rages outside. The eye of the storm is there. The power of the lightning is there, most definitely. The cycle of water is included in this glyph. and many other things. And we combine that with tone 10. Again, the two hands making deals, working together, the heart chakra. Extremely powerful day. Here is your high vibration code phrase to end the month of May. Co-creating divine femininity through nourishing partnership and supportive, tough love. Now I've got to thank Mark Elmy once again for passing along the high vibration code phrase of tough love, which goes along with Kawak. So supremely well, absolutely belongs there. So I'm wishing you all a very high energy month of May and deeper interconnections with all of the people in your life. Een Lak'esh Alakin. Namaste.